we'll start with our warm-up. Oh, how's your knee doing, by the way?
It's better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab it.
Sundials 10 each side, please.
All right.
I could just have that pad there. Good. Good. Then we'll hit our child's pose. So knees come out wide, toes come to touch. Sit back in your heels first, and then reach out. Make it a nice active stretch, pulling your body apart. And we'll hang out for 30 seconds. I'll start a timer. Probably more like 20 seconds now or so. Again, just making some space in the low back, stretching out your lats and side body a little bit, getting a little taller. And if you're typically in like an extension, we want to try to get a little bit more flexion in that lower spine. 3, 2, and relax. Cool. We'll do our banded hip flexor stretch next. So again, half kneeling, band anchor behind you, chest press up, back down to reset. Make sure we're tucking our tailbone a little bit, getting a nice big squeeze on the front compartment of your upper thigh, hip flexor, psoas area. Well, that's a great part too about fitness is everybody, no matter who you are, you can always use a little bit more technique work.
Yeah.
You can always maybe be pushed a little bit harder, or maybe you can back off a little bit too, depending on what you're doing. So it's all very fluid, which is great. Cool. And then the quadruped DNF or deep neck flexor stretch. We're not doing a stretch and activation. So all 4, drop your head and neck, and then from here, kind of create that J chin tuck. Bring your chin towards your collarbone. Hold 1, 2. Relax back down. Again, you're looking for muscles on either side of your trachea to activate deep neck flexors. Kind of fighting that desk posture we got going on. We, as in literally everybody on the face of the planet, probably. Maybe not everybody, but a good amount of folks. Set of 10, and then good. Push-up plus. You can just head back on down. Good. Turning on serratus anterior a little bit. Again, helping you to keep your shoulder blades back and down. And then you'll hit your dumbbell reverse fly next.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. Cool. We'll head into core. So first, come down into your elbows. And a nice little elbow plank rotation. Here, down, close, switch. From there, we'll come onto our back. Brace one side, other arm is nice and long. Reach over and across, come back out. Single side bikes. My notation for this is not appropriate to talk about on a video. Never mind. And then we'll do some hollow holds. Again, just here, grab knees, bring your shoulders and chin to tuck. Reach out, kick, nice and tall, nice and long, and hold.
Okay, and then what's the rep range on all these?
10, 10. So just 10 elbow plank rotations. That'll be 5 each side. The single side bikes will be for 10 each. And then hollow holds will be for 30s.
Okay.
If you can imagine my notation, a single side as the first letter twice, that's the notation I put for single side bikes. It's not very appropriate.
Yeah.
At least that's what it reminds me of all the time. Good. Nice little dismount there. Good, keep it going. Good. Good. We'll rest for about 20 seconds. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I got your timer. I got your timer going.
Okay.
Sorry. Forgot about it. Just get so excited. I'm just like, oh my God, I can't wait for Mason to rest, I guess. Whatever.
Me too.
10 seconds. Yeah. Almost there in 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice work. Okay, now we'll rest 20 seconds and we'll do it all again from the top. Elbow plank rotations for 10, single side bikes, and then our hollow holds, which I will try not to forget about this time. All right, Mason, when you're ready.
Okay.
Again, we've started to remove some of your rest periods for more intensity.
Oh, yay.
Ronnie did say that you more or less like slugged your way upstairs. I don't even know if she considered it a walk, really. More of like a slither upstairs the other day.
Yep.
She was all like, was it leg day? Because, you know, the way Mason was walking upstairs, I was like, no, it was kind of an everything day, really. It was a lower focus, but it was an everything day. We got some shoulders in there. We got some whatever else we got in there that day. I don't remember now.
Yeah. Yeah, the heavy, what is it, the single leg squat.
Oh, the split squats? Yeah.
Split squats, yeah. Those are the killer.
Those are messages. Yeah. Hey, if we're missing, you know, a leg extension machine, I was like, all right, cool. We got split squats. Let's do it. Gotta give you some sort of front loaded squats. 3, 2, and hold. Good. And 2 like these hollow holds. Well, typically, it might, I don't know if it surprised you at this point, but this is actually more of the movement I teach people to start with, like their core activation and how to breathe, of course, like diaphragmatic breathing and all that. 3, 2, and relax. So typically it's like teaching people how to coordinate their breath and core work. So taking the breath from like your chest down into kind of your belly, your diaphragm area, then instructing like what core actually is, right? Not just these little components, but really that whole kind of low back, front, all that fun stuff. And then I teach people how to do like hollow holds versus elbow planks, because they don't have to worry about like the shift in their hips, right? If people are doing an elbow plank for like the first time ever, right, they might start here, or even worse, they might start here. And I'm like, okay, you have to teach them like what it means to do with their hips or whatever.
Yeah.
But if I just do the hollow hold, it still gets like that core bracing technique work and all that fun stuff, and does everything a elbow plank would do, but I spend less time worrying about somebody's hips.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Anyways, let's start my little rant there. We have some cleans. Let's do a prep set first, though. So we do have 5 sets of 6, but we're going to do a quick little prep set of just 6 reps. Use a really lightweight. We were using 30s before. Do like 15s. This will kind of just help your body engage and excite the muscles that we need to be excited, and it'll do a couple other good juicy things for us. So just to go over technique here again, feet are about hip width apart, toes can be rotated out slightly, but more or less can be parallel. Keep your weight nice and close to you the whole time. Hinge down. This is our deadlifts to start. From here, I'm going to go through that triple extension. High row, catch into my quarter squat, and extend through the hips to finish. Drop it back down. I'll do it nice and quick now. Here, triple extend, land, and catch.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is this single dumbbell or dumbbell in each hand?
Dumbbell, were we doing, I think we were just using singles, weren't we?
Yeah, I think we've done single, but a bit heavier.
Yeah, so we're just doing kind of a light prep set. So why don't we do both at 15, see what happens, because it's still an open chain exercise, meaning that everything's independent. We might go to single arm instead. Okay. But we'll prep with twice because it's pretty lightweight for you. Just 6 reps, go through technique. Nothing fancy here or anything. Well, unless you considered Olympic lift fancy, which you might. Good. Good. Let's have you face one wall so I can see you just from the lateral plane, from the lateral view. Excuse me. Okay. Good. Yep. Okay. Was that 6?
Yeah, I think it was 4 facing sideways, and then 2 or 3 facing diagonal.
And then, okay, we'll rest for 60 seconds. Go ahead. How do you feel? So the thing with the open circuit is it's going to fatigue your kind of stabilizer muscles a little bit more. So you might not be able to lift as heavy if we use, either one's going to be like an open, but here with the bilateral work, being both arms at one time, you might find a little bit of like disjointedness. But again, how'd you feel after that first set before I just dictate, how to hold?
It was good. I think with the single arm ones, I have a tendency to let my shoulders get kind of out of alignment as I'm either at the bottom or coming up to the top or something. So I think having that was nice to kind of balance it.
Okay. I'm going to suggest then let's do singles still until you get a barbell or something like that. Not that you have to do that. We can always just do singles, but we'll do singles at 36 reps on each, all the same juicy mechanics. So we'll superset that with our kickstand deadlifts at 35 pounds, which I'll go over technique here in a minute too.
Okay.
Yeah, just when you're ready. Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Single arm dumbbell cleans to start.
So 6 each way then?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, solid. Make sure your feet don't move. Yeah, so that little like landing coming forward, try to get rid of that as best you can.
Yeah.
Better. Good. Let's see what this side looks like. Good. Yep, nice hip extension, good triple extension. Awesome. All right, that was 6. Go ahead and do 35 pounds. These are just single side. So we'll use my ball so you can kind of see the color on the camera a little bit. I'll face this way so it's easier to see, but I'll take a half a step back, come up under my toes. Other arm is going to get the weight with the standing leg. This hand can just be here on your hip, and we'll come down. If you have a kind of an issue with that, again, that asymmetrical weight shift in the shoulders, bring both hands down at the same time and come back up. Same thing as the cleans, keep that weight nice and close to your body.
Okay.
10 and 10, I think. Let me double check. Yes, 10 and 10.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, I need a little more control on the way down, and I need you to change your breath pattern. So exhale down to brace, inhale up.
Okay.
Good. Depth, make it about shin level. Don't try to go to the floor. So like midway down your shin there, come back up. Any further, you were certain to getting, not that it's bad for the low spine to go into that much flexion, but I want to make sure it's just kind of glute and hammy work, not like we're not looking at a forward fold or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Because again, you need both hip flexion and extension, spine flexion and extension at a certain degree. So they're not bad inherently. Just a matter if you go too far one way or the other.
Right.
I've been running around today. Surprisingly, my hamstrings are a little sore from I think Wednesday. They're a little. Well, I did 3 workouts this week. So I did Muay Thai twice, and then I did Wednesday was a lift day, kind of similar to what you've been getting up to.
Yeah.
Cool. And then we'll rest for about a minute and we'll do it all again.
Okay.
How's that feeling so far?
Good. Yeah.
Good. Knees okay with quarter squat catch?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Second set. We'll keep the weight for today, just because we're messing around with our rest period. I don't want to beat you up too much or change too many things all at once. Gotta have some sort of consistency. And then let's have you turn the weighted side towards me.
Okay.
Good. And switch sides. Nice work. Oh gosh. Good. And I'd say we have enough probably info, so I'm going to stop the recording now.
Okay.